YouTube is Rico, man. I'm back with another video, man. Y'all see what we got going on, man. We got origins of NBA Youngboy and Fredo Bang beef to falling out, so y'all already know what time it is, man. If you're brand new to the channel or you've been watching videos on the channel but for some reason not subscribed to the channel just yet, hit that subscribe button right now. Tell your friends and family about us because we want new supporters to come to the channel and hopefully they might like the videos and content, etc. on this channel. So tell them to come check us out. And then also make sure when y'all do that, y'all smash the like button and comment on this video to help this video get recommended to a larger audience of people and hopefully bring in new supporters as well to the channel and help us on the ground to 5K. Other than that, y'all know what's going on. So let me start the screen record. That started, and we finna start this video now.
The south side of Baton Rouge is divided into two sections, the top and the bottom. TBG or Top Boy Gorillas reside in the top half, while BBG or Bottom Boy Gorillas are in the bottom half. Now technically Young Boys are from any of these sets. We mostly see him claiming the north side, and more specifically 38th Street. This is where Youngboy got the name for his hit song 38 Baby. Now Youngboy also messes with BBG members, whose main ops are currently TBG. But Youngboy's beef with TBG lies much deeper than this. And since there's so many people and so much important stuff to cover in this beef, I gotta make this a multi-part series. So if y'all new here, hit that sub button so you can see when each of these parts drop. But before we tell you what sparked this deadly beef, you gotta know who's on.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Who y'all think would be better right now? If G Money was still alive, who would y'all rather listen to, G Money or NBA Youngboy? Cause I ain't gonna lie, G Money was definitely going crazy, so he definitely could have been the top artist coming out of Louisiana and stuff like that and go crazy as well in the music. But we obviously seen what happened, so we ain't gonna really know his full potential and where he could have went with the music and stuff like that. But y'all comment down below who y'all think would have been blown, like pretty much blown up better than the other one right now, period.
On the NBA side and who's on the TBG side. We gonna keep introducing new NBA and TBG members as the series progresses, because I don't want y'all to get overwhelmed at first. But for this video, the only people from the NBA camp y'all need to know are Youngboy, his brother OG33, and Baby Joe. Don't be stressing on names, because I'm going to keep reminding y'all. But on the TBG side, the main players are G Money, Fredo Bang, and Boulevard Quick. Now that that's out the way, let's get into what caused this former friendship to turn into a violent war with casualties on both sides. We got to start this story all the way from the top. When a young NBA Youngboy went to go live with his grandma on North 38th Street. But after his grandma died in 2010, he started getting in more and more trouble. In middle school, he started running around with G Money's younger brother. We even seen Youngboy and G Money's brother together on Google Maps. They was some badass little kids running around doing wild shit together. And as they got closer and closer, he started bringing Youngboy around his older brother, G Money, the man he later had a fatal beef.
And I ain't know G Money had a younger brother, so that's crazy. Comment down below if his brother's still alive and around the situation and stuff like that. Got hit with the double lads, man.
I ain't never had no problem with the little nigga. Fuck, there was some pussy shit went on with him and my big brother. Even though I introduced him to my big brother. You know, we went to the same school and all that together. That was my department. But they wanted to be rappers and shit. I wasn't with all that.
Just like he said, he never had no problem with Youngboy. They was best friends. At one point, after Youngboy's grandma died, he even lived in G Money's house.
Yeah, that little nigga was like my little partner. He used to be like my little brother. He stayed with me and everything.
G Money was 3 years older than him, and Youngboy looked at G as an older brother. As they both started to rap, Youngboy and G was getting closer. He even joined TBG, his current ops with G Money and Fredo Bang. We saw Youngboy in pictures wearing TBG hoodies. And we seen Youngboy and his brother OG33 side by side with G Money and Fredo Bang in their song iPhone 6, which is actually the song that helped put G Money on the map. And around this time, Youngboy dropped his first project under TBG called Life Before Fame, where he was constantly shouting out TBG.
Am I signed to TBG? You will never know.
You think that boy signed with TBG? Yeah, signed.
NBA and TBG, that be the team, ho. Made I every move I make, TBG behind us.
But for anyone that knows how this story ends, knows that this friendship didn't last long. And around this time, Fredo Bang got locked up on an attempted murder charge. So when he went in, him, YB, and Alden was still cordial. But when he came out, it was a completely different story.
I don't know where the 4K Chase shit came from. It was NBA. Anybody came to NBA, they come on my line, we together, we straight. When I went to jail, all that's good, right?
Then you get out of jail and the shit goes up.
Like, fool, we were just in jail a couple months together. We was making a hookup together.
Hanging out.
Yeah, like, Next week, I'm an off. Like, I'm like,
He wasn't around for all the shit that's...
Yeah, that's sometimes the crazy thing about the street beef sometimes. 'Cause it's like one day you'll be cool with a motherfucker, then out of nowhere, a week or so later, it's just, y'all got now all of a sudden this tension and stuff going on, and everything just get thrown off, and now everything is just like basically like y'all never was just cool down there. So it's all weird sometimes how those type of beefs start, and you really honestly can be a part of the situation and really don't even know why the hell it even started in the first place and stuff like that. So it is what it is sometimes. It be like that.
But it happened. When he went in, it was all cool, but this quickly changed. Around this time, Youngboy and his cousin Buzilla, who was in BVG, started beefing. It's a few stories going around as to why they were beefing, but none of it's really confirmed, so I'm not going to get into the actual reason. But this beef caused Buzilla to start dissing Youngboy on Twitter, even though he was constantly showing love before and calling himself NBA Boosie. He even posted this video dissing Youngboy.
what up, nigga? What up, nigga? What up, fuck NBA, nigga? What's up, baby Joe? Pull that bitch up.
Side note, but that's actually Baby Joe in that video. One of Youngboy's right-hand men today, but at that time they was beefing. And G Money was rocking with Youngboy in his beef, which is why G later said in his Youngboy diss track that Youngboy had him looking for Buzilla who wanted to kill him. But Youngboy and Buzilla's beef eventually dies down and gets squashed. Buzilla comes out tweeting that he forgives, but he doesn't forget. And Buzilla goes back to tweeting about how he fucks with NBA, like he used to do before they started beefing. And with Youngboy getting cool with his cousin and former enemy Buzilla, Youngboy's new enemies quickly become his former allies, TBG. There was a lot of reasons why Youngboy stopped fucking with TBG. According to OG33, no one believed in them.
I done watch everybody in the hood like spit in his face, tell him fuck him, like, no, we ain't gonna do this shit. Like, they was telling us really give up with this shit because we wasn't going nowhere, but I always believed them.
At this time, nobody gave a fuck about an NBA Youngboy. G Money was next up out of their city. He was the biggest upcoming artist in Baton Rouge. So TBG wasn't worried about a Youngboy. And I can't even lie, I fuck with Youngboy shit now, but a lot of those old songs was trash. So of course they focused on G Money. And on top of not being treated fairly, Youngboy was also mad because G slept with his older sister.
Remember smoking weed with your little brother. Matter of fact, nigga, I used to call you my big brother. Then you get some foul shit and had sex with my sister. Then do it in my face in front of people on Insta.
And if y'all made it this far, drop a like. It helps a ton for a smaller YouTuber like mine.
Yeah, man. At the end of the day, I see like why he ended up separating himself from that. But at the end of the day, still it's just crazy because they had potential to go crazy. At the end of the day, even though G Money had more potential, if NBA Youngboy and him was still cool to this day, and NBA Youngboy pretty much went on the path that he been going on ever since, they could have definitely been one of the best out of Louisiana. They could have been both the best at the end of the day. So, but other than that, they definitely could have put it together a lot of fire tracks and went crazy and stuff and made a lot of money together doing shows and going crazy. But at the end of the day, it was a lot of stuff that pretty much happened behind the scenes and definitely made the friendship or whatever you want to call it just kind of like over with at the end of the day. Because that's something like how would you be able to be cool with somebody knowing that they did something with your sister and stuff? Like, you would have thought y'all was bros and stuff and nothing like that would ever happen. But since that happened, it's like, man, yeah, nah, we can't be cool after that. But I feel like it didn't have to get to the point where somebody got killed and stuff like that or anything, and y'all ultimately just start going real crazy at each other's necks and stuff and messing a lot of stuff up. But at the end of the day, it is what it is, man. It's the streets. So once you do something in the streets and you a street person, once you get disrespected by anybody, you pretty much escalate the problem even further. Sometimes it don't even matter if it cause for somebody to get hurt bad or killed, etc., etc. At the end of the day, you in the streets, you got a lot of eyes on you and stuff, and you don't want nobody thinking you weak or anything like that, or you cool with the small shit going on behind the scenes and stuff like that. I wouldn't even say small shit, big shit. So it is what it is at the end of the day. NBA Youngboy felt disrespected. G Money felt disrespected in a way too, because NBA Youngboy also did some things that he probably didn't fuck with. So it is what it is. At the end of the day, they just genuinely had some beef for real. So it is what it is.
Myself, but G Money also spoke on the situation with Youngboy's sister. It says Youngboy didn't care back then, but the money made him get a big head.
He mad about his sister too though.
About his sister?
Yeah, I had fucked her a long time ago.
Okay.
Yeah, he's very about that. He wasn't really tripping on it back then, though, you know what I'm saying? He be calling me big brother and shit, you hear me? I guess he just let that famous shit get to his head. Now he feel like he just this new nigga, whoever he's supposed to be, whoever he called himself.
And Youngboy also...
I've been hearing that a lot too. Everybody been saying like the money changed on this stuff. So y'all comment down below how y'all feel about that as well. I ain't gonna really say too much because I don't know the full story about everything that happened between them and stuff like that. But we all know money can definitely change a person. But at the end of the day, it was some real serious stuff behind the scenes that really caused, I don't know. Like he said, he knew about the situation beforehand, so he don't understand why all of a sudden he made it a big problem and stuff. So I don't know. Like I said, it can go either way. So y'all comment down below though how y'all would handle that situation and stuff like that from that point on. Cause would you rather have done something when you first heard about it, or would you just wait until you blow up and then finally go ahead and speak about it in a different way? Like, yeah, you wasn't cool with it, et cetera, et cetera. Like, I look at it like you should have just said something from the get-go. Like, hey, man, like, you supposed to be my bro, this and that. Like, why, what the hell, et cetera, right then and there. Not wait until after I get money or going crazy and stuff and separate myself and then finally speak about this shit. Because that pretty much make it seem like you kind of, I don't know. It make you seem like you wasn't really on that type of time to really speak about that situation when it first happened because you was around them so much and stuff like that. But now you got money and stuff and you pretty much saying you don't need them no more. So now you gonna go ahead and talk your shit pretty much at the end of the day. That's how I look at it. But y'all comment down below, like I said, how y'all handle that.
says that G Money accused him of stealing something.
Some shit came missing out your pack and you had put the blame on me. Hurt me deep. You don't never post a question your brother. After all you did for me, you think that I'll steal from you? I had to distance myself. They threw that nope, I was running. I went to juvenile.
So with all of this, Youngboy left TBG and focused on his NBA group. But him and TBG weren't on bad terms. Youngboy was just building up his own shit. There was no bad blood between them. He started dropping music videos under his NBA banner. But that NBA TBG relationship started to get rocky. And they both claim it was because of the other one sneak dissing.
When, you know, leave off on the bad note, like everything was still all good until he started, you know what I'm saying, like doing his own thing, getting him a little buzz, getting a little money. He just, like the feelings he been feeling probably deep down inside that he was scared to put out, he let that out once he got a name. He sneak dissing on this song, he's saying this and saying that. He's saying buku shit about a nigga, and the nigga supposed to just not say nothing.
Well, those big disses quickly turned to just disses, and Youngboy would constantly...
And low-key, if you really think about it, maybe he waited because he know the money he was getting wasn't going to be enough to really go against people that he had genuine problems with, like TBG and stuff. Like, he probably looked at it as, one, my group ain't really that big. Two, I don't have money like that to really try to protect myself if I do get in a situation with them where I'm going to have to basically protect my whole life. So he probably looked at it as, now I got this money, I can protect myself with unlimited type of guns and stuff. So at the end of the day, now it's whatever. It can be up there at the end of the day. So that's probably how he looked at it now, that he got money and stuff like that. So I can kind of agree with why he kind of waited. But at the same time, still though, if you had a problem with it, you should have said something right then and there. It didn't, even if you didn't want it to be something super big to the point where now y'all definitely got a deadly beef going on and stuff like that, I would say you could have still said something. But either way, depending on how you said it, it wouldn't have had escalated to the point where, all right, now we got to kill each other type shit, something like that. So either way, I feel like he still could have said something, even though he didn't have the money and stuff like that to really protect his life like that against him and whoever else at the end of the day. But it is what it is, though. Everybody handle their situations different and stuff. But me, if I have a problem, I'm going to say something right then and there. I'm not going to wait years later or whenever the case is just because I feel like, all right, now I got money and stuff like this. I can go ahead, buy all these type of guns and then go ahead and say something, then be on that type of time. Like, nah, like I'd rather say something right then and there when the problem presents itself. Other than that, that's just me.
This G Money in his songs.
I heard a nigga say they turn me up. Get off a nigga dick. Don't like the fact that now I'm blowing up. Nigga, get on your shit. Nigga ain't never gave me shit. I got this shit up out the mud. Get off my fucking dick. The more they hate on me, the more I'ma keep coming with it. The more you play, then the more deadly this shit gon' get. Ready for the go to war with whoever wanted with me. You gon' die for speaking on a nigga. He won't fucking my sister. Fuck wrong with you, nigga, I don't wanna do no song. Nigga, you know what you did, and that shit was wrong. How I feel, nigga, playing, we gon' get him gone.
And Youngboy was making it very clear in songs that he did not fuck with TBG no more.
I started with some niggas about a year ago, but they ain't live up to that shit that they'll talk. More money, more problems, time to go to war. I feel it's you and me, I ain't trying to go. Young boy, not TBG, NBA, it's so well living. Let a nigga play, he gon' get it. Talked about me like I ain't with it. Told lies, they weren't loyal or they weren't 100. Soon as we touch, they gon' get touched. Keep that on the under. Nigga said, what about TBG? I don't owe him a bit.
He probably think I owe him something. I don't owe him a thing. Bitch, you gon' make me show you something. You go against the grain. Send my niggas to bust you up since you think that I'm playing.
Niggas talk down on my name through the city. Last time I checked, I don't owe the nigga shit. We had a meeting at 3 in the morning. Come with that money, I ain't sign the shit.
At this time, Youngboy is getting bigger and bigger as an artist. He dropped a song that put him on the map, 38 Baby, and got signed to Atlantic Records around this time, which G Money always talked about, saying Youngboy needed to sign a deal to accomplish the shit he already did. And G said he was still in the streets while Youngboy was in the industry. But their whole little beef came to a halt in November 2017, when Youngboy's cousin Boozilla, who we talked about earlier in this video, got shot and killed. We gonna get more into the circumstances around his death in my next video, and TBG's rumored involvement. But that same night Youngboy got the news, he slid on the people he thought was responsible, and got hit with 2 attempted murder charges. So he was MIA for the next 8 months. Crazy. Just imagine the most poppin' local rapper in your area shooting up your street. In my next video, we gonna talk about how he managed to skate away from doing any serious jail time for these charges. But just cause Youngboy was locked up didn't mean the beef wasn't still on. Other NBA members were still dissing in their songs. And since Youngboy was locked up, unable to make new music, they released a whole bunch of songs dissing G Money and TBG. So while Youngboy was in jail, him and G Money was still going back and forth. And I told y'all, it was no more sneak dissing at this point. G had a whole song out with another nigga that didn't like Youngboy, titled WNBA Smoke, which literally had NBA Youngboy dissing the title. And he was making multiple songs responding to all the Youngboy's disses.
Sneak dissing me on the songs like I don't pay attention. Stop rapping like you trying to see me, keep that shit in the streets. Nigga hiding TBG, but he ain't ready for beat. Little nigga tripping, guess he trying to get some fame now. Had you on the news, channel 9 with your brains. And I'm blasting till I catch Lil one and scratch Lil one. R.I.P. who next, nigga? Go get him. And make sure you get his click, homie. You end up missing whenever you drop a diss on me. I ain't throwing no shots, I'm trying to catch a body. They gon' see it's really real when bodies get the dropping. I'm a short nigga, it ain't no shaking back. You wanna take it there with me, you ain't gon' make it back. Go put your face on the flat and that's on guard, nigga.
So yeah, a whole bunch of dissing went on when Youngboy was fighting this case, which he couldn't respond to because he was locked up. But finally in May 2017, Youngboy gets released, and he picks up this beef right where he left off, and it heats up like crazy, eventually leading to casualties on both sides. And this is where I'm gonna leave this video off at. If you got this far in this video, drop a like, and make sure y'all sub to see the next video in this.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna definitely have to react to the next video, man, because like I said, it's a lot of stuff that happened with how that whole situation went pretty much at the end of the day. And it's crazy because TBG, they pretty much lost Quick and G Money. So pretty much the main rapper that's really going crazy is Fredo Bang right now, to be honest. So, man, it's crazy. At the end of the day, we just gonna have to see how the situation end up, man. But just imagine, like I said, if all these guys was alive right now, like who would you rather listen to, NBA Youngboy or G Money at the end of the day? I'm talking just purely off of music, nothing like serious behind the scenes in the streets and stuff, like what's going on with that and stuff like that. Nah, just the music, period. But other than that though, man, that's the end of this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you're brand new, man. I'm gonna catch y'all later on with more videos. Peace.